inviting us here. My name is Devon. I'm a solicitor from Nottingham and chair of the Joliba Trust. And the reason I'm here is that our founder, Caroline Hart, who's also our coordinator, she and I met in our plans at the age of 6 weeks. She introduced me to my husband, and my life would have been the same without her. Tens of thousands of people in Africa. I think we all think we'd like to make a difference. Caroline has dedicated her life to the Joliba Trust, whose story is all about how much difference a little help given at the right time, in the right way, can make. Come with me to Mali. Mali is the largest country in West Africa. It's famed for beautiful music and Timbuktu. It's also one of the poorest countries in the world, made up mainly of arid plains bordering the Sahara, the Sahel. Joliba is the local name for the river Niger, which flows through it, and it means the bridges of life. We work in its poorest fifth region, home to the Devon and Fulani peoples. And it all began about 20 years ago when Caroline was travelling in the Devon, commissioning craft work. She arrived at Tiroli, their crops had failed, and she lent them £80 to buy onion seed. Today, we work in funding grassroots development projects in 200 villages. The £80 loan, though, has grown into a revolving fund of £300,000, which over the years has led to £2 million worth of microcredit, mainly to women, to found businesses, to produce income, to buy food and medicine for their children. Where 1 in 22 women die of childbirth complications, we've built 3 maternity centres and trained nearly 1,000 village birth attendants, and the situation in our area is transforming. 60% of crops are lost to locusts. We pioneered egg collection as a form of control. 36 tonnes of eggs was collected and exchanged for grain in a food for work programme, and no locusts are in the collection area. 55% of people in our area don't have sufficient water for their daily needs, clean or dirty. We have funded 26 wells. Mali is at the cutting edge of climate change. We have planted 75 hectares of land, of sand dunes, to stop them encroaching onto the fertile fields, which are vital for survival in the Devon region. This year, we want to grow our work with the Fulani. The Fulani are nomads, cattle herders, and they own no farmland of their own. In the terrible droughts of the 70s and 80s, Mali lost its tree cover. It also lost 90% of its cattle. The Fulani have never been able to replace them. This means they are the poorest of the poor. Their children are severely malnourished and sick. The Fulani look after other people's cattle, and they're paid in part by the milk. They depend on that. But in the 9 months long dry season Mali has, they run out of food, and they too become dry. With no milk to sell, the women have no income at all. We use our microcredit to actually give them loans so they can buy this cottonseed residue, and with this supplement, cows can produce 2 to 4 litres of milk a day. Each litre of milk can be sold for 45p, and that, in this area, is sufficient for a woman to be able to buy food and medicine for her children. Donkey carts. Fulani have no form of transport at all, and your money tonight, we are asking for, is to buy 15 donkey carts. They will transform the lives of the Fulani. Women will walk 50 miles to gather milk-producing food for the cows. A donkey cart will allow them to bring it home to the village so much more productively and efficiently. A donkey cart means only 1 trip to the well a day for water. It also means that they can gather cooking fuels more efficiently. It also means that they can take their goods to market. They can carry more goods to go to further markets, all in a way of the search of income. And also, they can hire the cart to the farming community for £2 a day, also a means of extra income. Donkeys. £20 will buy a donkey. £175 will buy a cart. And because we do it by the way of loans, it will be paid, and you'll be able to buy another cart. Your gift of one won't stop at one, you'll be able to keep on giving. No Fulani go to school. The women want to learn to read. They say if they can read, they'll be part of this world. If they can read and have milk, they will need nothing else. We want to include them in our literacy program. Our work really does make a difference. When we began, the Devon children were as malnourished and sick as the blind children I showed you earlier. Today, you can see they're bright-eyed and healthy. Why Joliba? We're a small charity with a small income, but our work really is making a difference. Livelihoods are being restored and sustained. The proof is in the villagers on the waiting list wanting to join our schemes. So for any help you're able to give, I thank you. The Joliba Trust thanks you, but most of all, our friends in March, they will really thank you.